a tea kettle, I break it down for you now, baby, it's simple. If you be an info, I'll be an info. In the hotel or in the back of the rental, on the beach or in the park, it's whatever you into. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. How your fans teasing you about how I sprung, I got you. Wanna show me you can work it, baby? No problem, get on top, then get to bounce around like a low rider. I'm a seasoned vet when it comes to this shit. After you work up a sweat, you can play with the stick. I'm trying to explain, baby, the best way I can. I melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hand. Take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. For one taste of what I got, I'll have you spending all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Girl, what we do,
What we do,
and where we do,
and where we do,
the things we do
things we
are
do.
just between me and you, yeah. Give it to me, baby, nice and slow. Climb on top, ride like you're in a rodeo. You ain't never heard it sound like this before, cause I ain't never put it down like this. Soon as I come through the door, she get the pulling on my zipper. It's like it's a race, who could get undressed quicker. Isn't it ironic how erotic it is to watch in thongs? Had me thinking about that ass after I'm gone. I touched the right spot at the right time. Lights on or lights off, she like it from behind. So seductive, you should see the way she whine. Her hips in slow-mo on the floor when we grind. Long as she ain't stopping, homie, I ain't stopping. Dripping wet with sweat, man, it's on and popping on my champagne campaign. Bottle after bottle is on, and we gon' sip to every bubble and every bottle is gone. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. For one taste of what I got, I'll have you spending all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. For one taste of what I got, I'll have you spending all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Hey, welcome to the Phantom DJ here on the Grill Online Radio Live 365. We're going to be with you and give you some stuff today. All kinds of music coming your way. Stay tuned. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Online all the time. The Grill Online Radio, a charcoal media station. Bookmark it today.
Okay, we got some 80s dance music, a bunch of big block coming up for you right now, live on the Grill 365 radio, online all the time.
mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. Well, put together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows she's got everything that a woman needs to get a man. Yeah, yeah. How can she lose with the suit she used? 36, 24, 36. Oh, what a winning hand, 'cause she's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. And she's a brick house. Oh, like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. Yeah, she's the one, the only one, built like an Amazon. The clothes she wear, her sexy ways, make a old man wish for younger days. Yeah, yeah. She knows she's built and knows how to please. Show enough can knock a strong man to his knees. 'Cause she's a brick house. Yeah, she's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. Hey, brick house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back now. Shake it down 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 now. Brick house. Yeah, she's mighty, mighty. Just letting it all hang out. Brick house. Yeah, she's the one, the only one, built like an Amazon. Yeah. Shake it down now. Shake it down now. Shake it down now. Shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it. Shake it down now. Shake it now. Shake it now. Shake it now. Shake it now. Shake it. Our brick house.
DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get off, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got me turning to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song.
I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my Yeah, this is a story of famous dog. For the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs. Yeah, counting dogs, funky dogs, nasty dogs.
Some 80s dance music for you here on Live The Grill, Radio Live 365 online. Make sure you listen to us. Share the word. We're live tonight. It's Monday. It's Columbus Day. Hope you're having a good one. This is the Phantom DJ coming to you from the Sunshine State of Florida. Hopefully you're having a good day. Get back to some 80s classic dance music right here on The Grill Live 365.
Why must I feel like that? Why must I taste the cat? Nobody talking me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I taste the cat? Nobody talking me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I taste the cat? Nobody talking me. Why must I feel like that? Why must I taste the cat? Do the dog catch it, dog catch it, do the dog catch it, do the dog catch it, dog catch it, do the dog catch it, dog catch it, do the dog catch it. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Why must I chase the cat? Futuristic power.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out. And round, upside down, boy, you turn me inside turn me inside out and round, round. Upside down, you turn me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully.
The Phantom DJ coming to you live from Orlando with some blasts from the past, dance-wise. We got more stuff coming up. Make sure you're sharing this link over YouTube and Live 365 through social media. Tweet it out. Put it on Facebook. Share this link. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We want to keep rocking you right here at Phantom DJ on Live 365, The Grill Online Radio.
Come some of the work gets kind of hard, and this ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool, and the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool at the car wash. Whoa, 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 talking about the car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash. Woo, woo, woo. Car wash, yeah. Work and work. Well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Work and work. Keep those bags and machines humming. Work and work. My fingers to the bone. Work. If I can't wait till it's time to go home. Hey, get your car washed today. Fill up and you don't have to pay. Come on and give us a play. Get a wash right away. Like a car wash. Talking about the car wash. Car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it with me. Car wash. Sing it with feeling, y'all. Car wash, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those cars never seem to stop coming. Well, I say, keep those flags and machines humming. Let me tell you, it's always We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun, and we just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel. We are family.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m., and I told you the exact path it would take. You would, of course, prepare. You would talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Online all the time. The Grill Online Radio, a charcoal media station. Bookmark it today.
Sisters, let me hear your flow, sisters. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, go. He met Mama Lot down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey, Joe, you wanna give it a go? Get you, yeah, yeah, da, da. Get you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Cream lady, marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Yeah, 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 yeah. He sat in a pool while she freshened up. Boy drank all that magnolia wine. All her blacks and sheets swayed on free. Yeah. Get you, yeah, yeah, da, 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 da. Get you, yeah, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Cream lady mama. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
We come through with the money in the garter belts. Let them know we bout that cake straight out the gate. We independent women, some mistake us for whores. I'm saying, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Disagree? Well, that's you, and I'm sorry. I'ma keep playing these cats out like guitar. High heel shoes, getting love from the Jews, for badass chicks from the Moulin Rouge.
Hey, sisters, soul sisters, better get that dough, sisters.
We drink wine with diamonds in the glass by the case, the meaning of expensive taste.
You wanna itchy, yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Mocha chocolate.
What? Rio Lady Marmalade. One more time, come on now.
Savage beats inside, roll until he cries.
shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you gotta do that conga beat. When we're done, satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. That's right. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish. Sing it, baby. I couldn't ask for another.
Watch out.
The depth of who the groove moves us to the nth hoop. We're going through to what is who. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. DJ Soul was on a roll. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
Something lurks in this torso. Heart got a deal you wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Life making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Come on, flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is a key. Get witty, can't think quitty. Stomp on the street when I hear funk blue. Playing pop pipe, follow her to shoot. Baby, just sing about the groove.
Sing it. The groove is in the heart. The groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Blow them on the lawn.
Groove is in the heart.
groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the
Come on, y'all deep. Y'all are crazy, man.
I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club. Have me a good time before my time is up. Hey, let's get it now.
I want the time of my life.
It's worldwide.
Oh, baby. Ooh, give me the time of my life.
Neo, let's get it. This is the last $20 I got, but I'ma have a good time balling in that. Tell the bartender, line up some sides, cause I'ma get loose tonight. She's on fire, she's so hot. I'm no liar, she burned up the spot. Look like Mariah, I take another shot. Just hold her, drop it like it's hot. Dirty talk, dirty dance. She a freaky girl, and I'm a freaky man. She on the rebound, broke up with an ex, and I'm like Rodman, ready on deck. I told her wanna ride out, and she said yes. We didn't go to church, but I got blessed. My rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club. Have me a good time before my time is up. Hey, let's get it now.
I want the time of my life. Yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh, give me the time of my life.
Let's get it now. Tonight I'ma lose my mind. Better get yours, cause I'm gonna get mine. Party every night like my last. Mom, you know the drill. Shake that ass. Go ahead, baby, let me see what you got. You know you got the biggest booty in this spot. And I just wanna see that thing drop. From the back to the front to the top. You know me, I'm off in the cut. Always like a squirrel, looking for a nut. This is up for show, I'm not talking about luck. I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about lust. So let's get loose, have some fun. Forget about bills in the first of the month. It's my night, your night, our night. Let's turn it up. I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club. Have me a good time before my time is up. Hey, let's get it now.
I want the time of my life. Yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh,
Everybody going through something. So you might as well roll it up, drink it up, throw it up tonight. Oh, yeah. I said everybody going through something. Yeah, said everybody going through something. So you might as well roll it up, drink it up, throw it up tonight.
This for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that.
Hey,
Sunglasses on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the poison summer has gone. I never will forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy? Remember how I made you scream? Now I don't understand what happened to our love. But babe, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and smiling at everyone. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the poison summer has gone. Out on the road today, I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. Thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever, I should just let them go. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down, radio on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the poison summer has gone. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got the hair slicked back and those wayfarers on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the poison summer has gone.
Music, talk, news, sports, and much more. The Grill Online Radio, a Charcoal Media station.
And welcome to the What's Cooking podcast here at the Grill Radio Live 365. Journalist Charles W. Kim here with you from the Sunshine State in Orlando, Florida. My co-host is still on vacation. But today we have a great show lined up for you. We're going to do something a little different. We've been pretty heavy on the news lately, but now we're going to do something a little different. We did have an interview a few weeks back with a Roman Catholic priest, Father Stan Kirsten of St. Vincent de Paul Church in Yardville, New Jersey. And we're going to go a little different direction, but we're still going to broach the topic of spirituality. And we have a live spiritual person with us today from Central New Jersey. And but the history of spirituality in America has kind of been good and bad. You had a lot of folks in the early turn of the century, 1900s, up into through the 20s, who used to go around to different towns and things, and they would make money, and most of them were frauds, and the country kind of turned away from that during the 20s and the 30s and 40s and 50s, and of course we had the wars and things. But then something happened in the late 60s and 70s, and I was growing up during this time, and there was kind of a reawakening of spiritualism in America. And that was primarily because of the hippie culture of the young folks and crystals and life forces and the forces of nature. And it had a resurgence. And since that time, according to IBIS World, which is founded in 1971, and it looks at different industries, tells you how big they are and how they are growing, spirituality has now topped more than a $2.2 billion revenue annually in the United States. That's a pretty good-sized industry. And basically what they've said is that as of December 31st of 2019, the psychic services industry has grown steadily over the last 5 years as a result of improved economic conditions and growing acceptance of industry services among consumers. So more people are turning to kind of get that look. I mean, humankind throughout history has tried to get a look at what the future may hold or the direction they're traveling in. Is it the right direction? So saying all that, and with this market increasing, by the way, there are approximately 97, according to IBIS World, more than 97,000 businesses that give readings and tarot cards and things like that. And the industry employs almost 90,000 people. And many of them, like our guest today, are self-employed. They do this on their own. They have a unique gift for spirituality and sensitivity, and they provide it to their clients with a lot of success. So this industry includes everything from palmistry, cartomancy, aura reading, astrology, mediumship, animal communications, psychometry, numerology. So there's a lot to this to unpack, and we have a very good guest to do that with today. And her name is Jennifer, and she is from the Princeton area in New Jersey. But you probably know her as, how do you say that, Jen?
Characlo. However, I went as a GD Conscience. Yeah.
Okay.
GD.
And now I can tell you, I've worked with this person for almost a decade. During my time as an editor at the Princeton Packet in central New Jersey, she wrote for me as a freelance correspondent. Was a very good journalist. If you would give the folks a little of your background, your education, and then tell us what brought you to do this for a living.
Well, my background. I have an undergrad degree from Georgian Court University in English and humanities. So I taught for many years. Again, as you spoke, as you touched upon, I wrote for the Princeton Packet, a marketer, paralegal. I have an expansive skill set in many different areas. However, the metaphysical realm, spirituality, being a truth seeker at a very young age as an empath and into it, the spiritual realm has always been something that I've been drawn to and called toward. Georgia Court University is an all-girls Catholic university, so theology and spirituality is something that, it's just always been a calling of mine.
Okay. And now, what different areas, when you go into this, what different areas do you do as part of your readings?
It really depends on the individual needs of the client. It depends on what the person is seeking. Again, it depends on the client. The consultation. Everyone's at a different level of their psychic development, of their awakening. You touched upon awakening. Right now, we're undergoing a great awakening. And you also touched upon, the different, I guess, the historical, aspect of spirituality and, religious dogma and whatnot. I think right now, and I didn't know the numbers. I had no idea, what the numbers were as it relates to this field, I guess. Right now we're undergoing such a shift in consciousness. And I think that that's really important to touch upon. People are really looking inward, and they're very introspective in, their purpose and their meaning, and why we're all here, not only as individuals, but as a collective. So, and it's really on an individual case-by-case basis.
Okay, and when you're doing the readings, when did you realize? At what point in your life did you realize that you had a gift?
I'm sorry, Todd, you're breaking up a little bit, so it's difficult to hear you.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
Use your mic. I don't know.
well, during your life, at what point did you realize that you had this gift or sensitivity to be able to do these kind of things?
Well, I underwent a Kundalini awakening.
And what does that mean for folks who have no clue? What does that mean for folks who have no clue what that means?
Okay, yeah, well, see, everyone is undergoing some sort, we're all awakening to some degree, right? Because we are energetic beings, spiritual beings having a human experience. It's funny because I'm chuckling, you kept calling me a person. I have this person here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a human being. However, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So we're all undergoing an awakening of sorts. However, a lot of people are skeptical of psychics, yet we all have psychic ability, each and every single one of us, yet not all of us are either tapped into it or practicing it. A lot of what I do with my clients, some of them, not all of them, it depends again on where they're at and what their interests are, and what they're looking to develop or tap into or unfold or unveil. However, some are looking to uncover some of their psychic abilities. A lot of people are skeptical of psychics, and rightfully so, and because there are charlatans. Many claim to, have certain abilities that they don't. There is a difference between a spiritual awakening, a Kundalini, and a Kundalini awakening. And essentially, what that difference is spiritual awakening is one who awakens to their identity. It's essentially one who comes to terms with oneself, right? One comes to terms with one's ego. Whereas a Kundalini awakening occurs within the consciousness, and one removes ego. And so there is a difference between the two. And a Kundalini awakening, each awakening has different stages. right? So, but the stages, they're very similar, but they have differences. And with the Kundalini awakening, and very few people have full Kundalini awakening. And what I mean by that is there's the percentage of a full-blown awakening in which I have had is very, very low. Very few have had a full-blown Kundalini awakening. But when one does, it really fully develops, or I shouldn't say fully develops, but it enhances psychic ability. It heightens psychic ability. Whether one has a Kundalini awakening versus a spiritual awakening, well, a Kundalini awakening is a spiritual awakening. I need to make that clear. However, there are differences between the two. Both awakenings do enhance psychic development.
And one thing
the difference is that a Kundalini awakening.
And the one thing I wanted to ask you is, and I think our listeners and the folks watching on YouTube should be aware of. Do you consider yourself a religious person? Do you have a religious belief system as well as what you're doing spiritually through the healing?
Do I have a religious belief?
Yes.
Was that the question?
Yes.
I believe that all religions lead to the same path. I believe all religions are one. That is actually a very important. That's an important question to ask. With the Kundalini awakening comes the understanding that we're all one. There's unity consciousness with that. With the stages of an awakening, one does oscillate. There's typically 10, and then thereafter, once fully awakened, there are 4 stages thereafter. The awakening process never ends. Yet, within those stages of awakening, one does oscillate. However, there comes this understanding that we are all one. Not one religion has more answers than the other, So I don't have not one religion. All religions mean, that would be dogma if I practiced any one religion, So.
Okay. Now, so one of the questions I asked, I wanted, how old were you, and how did you first discover that you had this gift to be sensitive and to be able to do these things?
Again, one cannot deny a Kundalini awakening. There's no denying that. The unfortunate thing with Western ideology and philosophy is that we are so quick to diagnose, things such as, mental illness and, depression and bipolar and despondency. Awakening with, it's bipolar. You're going to extremes. We're so quick to give everyone just, pills and instead of treating the soul, the psyche, the seed of the soul. So, a lot of not all, but many of what people are undergoing is awakening. And yet many people are being labeled for what it is that they're feeling without really recognizing that they are uncovering their psychic development, but they're being told that they're crazy or that they're a train wreck or whatever the case may be. So, but, I had the fortunate experience of having had already studied the metaphysical realm and, I had knowledge and spiritual guidance along the way of recognizing that what I was undergoing was indeed a spiritual experience.
Are you surprised, since you've been doing this full time, Are you surprised at the people who come to you as clients, as far as their backgrounds, education? This is no longer something that, say, the uneducated folks, there are a lot of folks who are college educated, maybe even work in the sciences, who have come to you for advice and for readings and things. Did that surprise you at all?
And as a matter of fact, it blows my mind. I'm filled with more and more gratitude on a daily basis. I'm just blown away. I think they're more surprised than I am, usually. It's always a God incident to me. It's never a coincidence. It blows my mind on a daily basis, the synchronicities and by 6 degrees of separation. I mean, it's the synchronicities blow my mind. No, I'm never surprised.
And I mean, you just said it makes you feel really good, I guess, when you know that you've helped someone get through a difficult time or help guide someone to what may be their destiny by using your gifts and kind of. I mean, the only thing I keep coming back to with this is kind of, and I know it's nerdy and all that, is it almost sounds like the Force in the Star Wars world. That there are energies around everything that's alive, and that those energies tell you things if you're smart enough or you're able to tune into them.
Well, to your point, I'm not the one guiding them. I make that very known. Nor do I create their destiny. So I make that. It's not me by any stretch of the imagination. It's I do my best to be the clearest channel that I can possibly be. And they take the advice. They have free will. I can best assist them and guide them, and what they do with that advice, with their free will, is up to them to co-create their destiny. So that's just the best that I can do. But
you're kind
what
of,
it is that I'm given.
You're kind of deciphering what these energies around living things are trying to communicate, so to speak. Helping decipher that code that people may not be understanding.
Well, yeah, because they're the subject to their own reality, right? So subjectively, they can't quite observe their reality to the best of their ability because they're subjectively, emotionally connected to it. So as the observer, I can energetically, telepathically, spiritually, even cosmically, with my gift, be able to better ascertain what it is that they're seeing, and to better be able to advise and guide them, and in that attunement, tap into their abilities, and then therefore they have a better reflection and understanding to be able to better see and recognize what it is that they weren't seeing. So in that attunement, they get that shift of consciousness, that change in perspective that they need, in their situation to better navigate whatever it is that they need to navigate in order to use a solution-based method to get on the higher path that they need to get to in order to proceed.
And so how often do you work with people? I mean, how many sessions do you have with them, or do they come back on a continuing basis, and about how often for your help?
If I'm hearing you correctly, because you are breaking up, it's really difficult to hear you. If I'm hearing you correctly, the majority of my clientele, we have short-term goals and long-term goals. So 5 years, if not, I have clients I've been working with basically forever. There's readings, healings, teachings. The majority of those that I work with understand that spirituality it's a journey. So, and in order to really master anything, one must teach it. So there's, they come to me for the surface. They come asking a question and they don't even really recognize why they asked it in the first place. And so they come with a question and then they leave asking themselves, why did I even ask that in the first place? And they leave with more questions. And then they come back, I don't want to say more perplexed, but excited. It's like they want to uncover more about themselves. And then that much more about themselves. And then we build this bond, this spiritual, when two or more gather, God is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just this beautiful, there's the relationship between the two of us, and then there's the spiritual relationship in of itself. The relationship itself begins to have a life of itself outside of our relationship. And so there's the healing component, the vibrational frequency of the relationship that, there's the healing that transpires and the recognition that the healing of the relationship between the pair of us then has the ability to heal the world. That makes sense. I mean, it's a little difficult unless you're in a session to kind of recognize and understand. So there's growth and prosperity. There's a continuation of work that continues to transpire over time.
And when someone comes to you for a session, well, what do they do? How do they go through it? And practically, how does it work for folks who have never been through one?
It really, again, that's a difficult question to answer, Charlie, because it really depends on the needs of what we call the quorant, right? It depends on the needs of the individual. It varies. One can come for a chakra assessment, contingent upon, depending on if the individual is having problems, say, with weight loss. GD, I've tried everything, everything, every pill on the market, every, whatever the case may be. I mean, everyone knows what weight loss is about. I don't have to go into depth and detail. It's just an energetic, something energetically within, the chakra system. They're holding blockages of either resentment or trauma. I mean, ultimately, what this comes down to is trauma. A lot of the spiritual work that I do, and I can't speak for anyone else. I mean, people think that this is just, tarot reading or whatever people may think. I don't know I don't want to speak for others, but it's the trauma that we store as human beings. This is really about piercing. This is really about spiritual awakening is the work that I do. And however, there are so many ways to skin a cat, right? So however we can pierce through those blockages and get to the spiritual awakening and get through the stages of the spiritual awakening, to have that shift in perspective, to have that spiritual experience, to get out of the despondency, whatever it is that we're questioning. If we have a question, and that's why clients come to me. They have a question they want answers to. Mm-hmm. Okay. And usually those questions are on the heels of some feeling that is unresolved. Okay. And usually the feeling that is unresolved, people don't usually question, why am I so happy today? Why is the sun shining? People don't question that. They typically question fear, despondency, anger, resentment, things that are attached to traumatic, feelings. And so how are we going to navigate the traumas of life? And that equates to spiritual awakening. And again, one who's already underwent spiritual awakening, I'm not going to be able to. I have had spiritual awakening, so therefore I am capable and qualified to provide these services.
Okay. And
if that answered your question.
yeah, it does. Now I did see an article from the LA Times where they said one way.
So energetically, I'm able to tap into where these feelings come from. Where within the energetic body they reside, and really connect with the individual as to why they're asking the question, where the question comes from at a deep-rooted level. Okay.
So it sounds like you.
That's why it's an unfolding process, Charlie. It's not just
right.
like, my boyfriend cheated on me, and where do I go from here? It's not that cut and dry. A lot of people think that that's what it's about, and it's really not. It's really not that simple.
Well, do you find that your clients ask you more questions than you're asking them?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Now, do you see where do your clients tend to ask you more questions than you're asking them?
No. Well, let me make sure I want to answer as accurately as possible. No, I would say that there's a balance. I think it varies. That also varies on the individual because everyone is at a different comfort level, right? So I do my best to ensure that I give everyone the best platform to feel as open and as comfortable as possible for it to be honest. And, if they have a guard up, then I'm not going to be able to best energetically read them. Everyone is, everyone's different in how much they want to express. So it varies. I'm open. I don't hold anything back. I want for people to feel comfortable talking to me. So I don't, I share my experience with those that come to me, so they know that I too have experienced certain traumas and sufferings and whatnot, because I want them to know that I've been where they've been. That way they feel comfortable expressing themselves with me.
Okay. This I find really interesting because so how did you go about? I mean, there are a few platforms out there where you can pick your person to do these kind of services, and the platform is full of those people, and then you get to pick, I guess, the one you work out the best with. How did you go about developing your platform? Right now, you have a page on Facebook where people can reach you and they can get your services and find out what you can do for them and have time with you and things. But how did you kind of weed through what's out there to set yourself up to where you are now? Because you've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah. I'm actually revising my whole business plan right now as we speak. But when I originally got into this, again, with awakening comes, there are 7 chakras within our system, right? We have the 7 chakra system. When Kundalini awakening happens, it eradicates, it awakens your chakras. And to the point where you awaken and you recognize what your purpose and your mission is here. And that is what happened to me. Right? I awakened and I I recognized this is my calling, this is my mission. I didn't wake up one day and said, you know what? And I think you would attest to this when we were working together at the Packet. I oftentimes thought being, a special writer.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to write anything political. I don't, leave me out of the Board of Education. I don't want to have anything to do with it because it just wasn't my authentic truth. It wasn't what, it just wasn't. Same with teaching. Although I loved the classroom, I loved the children. I didn't like the political hierarchy of it. So I woke up one morning and it was something that I had to do. And when that happened, I was already on so many different platforms, reading, and that's all I did in my spare time. I read metaphysical studies. I am a truth seeker, and that's what I did. And so, excuse me one moment. I'm sorry, I have to take over. So, in doing that, ironically, there's no coincidences. Orionum is, I'm sorry, but I'm going to put it out there, an agency that reached out to me and had emailed me and said, you're always on here, and so would you, are you qualified to be, a spiritual advisor? And it took me back a minute, and I was like, wow, if that's exactly where I'm at, thinking to myself, this is something I've been pondering. So I took them up on it, and they weren't the only agency. There was quite a few, and I did it for a while. However, it just wasn't par for my course. It wasn't. They weren't in alignment with my. They weren't in alignment with my belief system.
Okay.
With what this means to me.
Okay.
So I decided to go off on my own.
And how has that worked out better for you? Or are you feeling more satisfied being on your own than being on a platform with a bunch of other folks?
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
No, I said, is being on your own and doing what you're doing now, do you find that more satisfying than you did when you were on a platform with a bunch of other folks?
I still can't hear you, Charlie. You're breaking up.
Okay, try one more time. Is what you're doing what you're doing now, working for yourself, do you find that more satisfying, more gratifying than working on a platform with a bunch of other folks?
Yes and no. More so, yes. I prefer quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Because there's that long-term. There's long-term quality in working with a small quantity. I don't need a following of 20,000 people. That's not how I operate. And on certain platforms, where you are priced at, say, $3.99 a minute, and what kind of conducive quality work can you provide a client at $3.99 a minute? You simply can't. When you need to sit down with a client for, say, an hour's worth of time therapeutically, you're not going to pay you $3.99 a minute. So those platforms just weren't conducive for the type of services that I like to provide to people who need it.
So
a platform like that is good.
So you're looking to do something more in depth for people than a quick hit that some of these platforms are probably more conducive to, charging per minute. They're looking for maybe something you can bang out in 5-10 minutes, where you might have to sit with a client for a couple, 3 hours to really get to where they need to be.
Yeah. For people who are in this for, who recognize that this is a lifelong process, or at least have like short-term or longer-term goals, who are really looking, on the inward journey, who are looking to do inner work, and not someone who's just looking to have, whatever they're looking to have answered in the here and now. Yeah.
Okay. So again, you're more of a long-term guide than just, come in, answer a question. Hey, did my deceased mother really hate me? You're not looking to just answer the one thing. You're looking to help the person develop their awakening and who they are spiritually to live more fulfilling life.
Correct, because I truly feel that this is what this is about. And if we hop around, if you're going to go to a therapist, because that's what this is about. This is spiritual therapy. This is spiritual life coaching. I'm a spiritual practitioner. If I'm going to go to a therapist, I'm not going to go to a different therapist every week. That's going to negate the work that I'm looking to do. So you're going to go to one, and you're going to stick to one. You're going to fulfill, the assessment that you set out to fulfill, and you're not going to just hop around. That's not conducive to the work that you're looking to achieve.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a short momentary pause. If you're watching on YouTube, just stay with us. This is more for the audio side of the podcast, which is available on Anchor FM. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you share this video with everyone you know, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when a new video drops. But for the audio side of the podcast, we're going to pay some bills. So we'll be back on the other side. And when we come back, I'm going to get a reading. So it'll be interesting to see what the cosmos has in store for me. The last year has been, wow, challenging at best. And also, I want to ask our guest if the coronavirus and COVID-19 has this, helped or hurt her business. We're going to get to that in a second. But first of all, let's pay the bills. So hang in there for 1 second.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool, and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect. She likes everyone. She even likes her untidy roommate's weird guinea pig. Allison, wait, are you texting and driving? Allison, no. That's the exact opposite of what I was just saying about you. Why, Allison? Why? Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
You are listening to The Grill, online radio all the time. Welcome back to the second half of the What's Cooking podcast. Here from the Sunshine State of Orlando, Florida, I'm journalist Charles W. Kim. I'm joined by Jennifer Larkin in Central New Jersey in the Princeton area, and she is a spiritual healer and reader. And I'm going to ask you to say that again one more time. What is the name that everybody knows you by? What is the name?
Characlo Tarot.
Okay, and that's available on Facebook. Check her out. She's got some amazing reviews for her work. And the first thing we'll do is I wanted to ask her. We're going to get to something fun in a moment. I'm actually going to get a reading. And this last year has been life-changing is an understatement. But the first thing I want to ask is how the COVID virus and coronavirus, how has that impacted your business? Is it something where people have come to you more or less than before COVID?
It waxed and waned a little bit. In the beginning, people were so fearful. It really hit the root chakra. People were hoarding toilet paper. I mean, it's amazing how it energetically hits so many people. And people were just hoarding their money. And then it opens up, and it depended on people's a lot of people's businesses, what they did for work too. Those were furloughed, those weren't, who was collecting unemployment, who didn't, so it really depended, but it's definitely balanced itself out, certainly. And I will say this, those within the community, colleagues of mine, we really stick together. And we have it's this unknown silent understanding too. We don't charge one another.
Okay.
We don't. And it's like, God forbid we put money in each other's PayPal. It's like, that's like a no-no. It's like, no, don't do that. We barter for one another, because it's like a massage therapist can't, massage themselves.
Right.
A barber can't cut his hair, a mailman can't deliver his own mail because it's illegal, type of thing. We as, again, that's skepticism. People are like, well, if you're psychic, shouldn't you know the lottery numbers? My gift is meant to be given away. If I really can't intuitively read my own self. I mean, I can, but I really can't, because if I need to make mistakes, if that makes sense, because if I didn't go left when I knew I should have went right, then I wouldn't best be able to tell you to go left when I went right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is how I better psychically develop myself, so I could see your forest from your trees. Because I'm the subject of my own life, just like you're the subject of your own life. So I can better observe you when I least observe myself some of the time. So we in this line of work, and I don't like to call it a line of work because we're all in this together. You know, that's really the beauty of it, because this is really all encompassing of us all. You know, really being the light for all of us, in helping all of us get out of or try to heal one another from our traumas, because each and every single one of us are traumatized to some degree. There's different levels, right? It's a spectrum. Just being born into this world was traumatizing in of itself. I mean, this is a rebirth. Every single day we're reborn, right? So that's the spirituality piece. But yeah, you know, who needs healing today? Like, you know, oh, you're so drained. How many readings did you have? Or what did you get done today? And so, you know, yeah, that's the beautiful piece in all of this. And throughout COVID, the spiritual communities really pulled each other through it. And that's been wonderful. Yeah.
Okay, so now. Now's your chance to let's see what you can say about me.
I can't hear you.
I said now's your chance to let's see what you can say about me.
Repeat that, please.
No, I said now's your chance to give me a reading.
Well, I hope I'm going to be able to translate the messages because you keep breaking up. Do you have a question?
Not particularly.
The way that this goes, Charlie, is that the heart, believe it or not, is faster than the speed of light. So when your mind and your heart are in alignment and you have a question, you don't have to have a question. It could just be a general read.
Okay.
But if there is something that is pressing on your heart and you really have a specific question, universal energy, light source, spirit, you name it, I'll be able to best energetically, telepathically, spiritually read you and connect with you if your mind and your heart are in alignment and you set your intention and just meditate on that question.
Well, let's keep it fairly easy. In that, what kind of year will 2121 be for me?
Did you ask? Because I can't hear you.
No, I said, what kind of year will 2121 be for me?
You want a yearly reading? You know what that costs? You do the numbers? I'm joking.
Okay.
All right, this is what I'll do. I'll do a 4-card. Okay, with an overall. Essentially meaning what's coming in for you. Okay, what's the solution, what's the advice, and what's the outcome. I'll keep it simple.
Okay, and
I'll clarify as needed.
Make sure you show the cards.
Sound good?
Yeah, make sure you show the cards to the camera as they come up.
Of course I'm going to show the cards. What do you think, I have a charlatan?
No, but just, we have the visual element to the podcast. That's all.
Of course. All right. Universal Light Source, I thank you for my gift. I thank you for... All right, I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot, just in case anybody needs to know. I'm also going to clarify with the Gilded. Actually, I'm going to give you, I'm going to do an oracle. I like to do oracles to start off with by Yasmin Boland. Yasmin Boland is out of Australia. I I've been reading her for her blogs for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came out with an oracle deck. So excited. She's great. I'll start off with an oracle. Thank you for my gift. Thank you for being here. Thank you for Let's give you an oracle for, you said 2021, correct?
Yes. Yes, please.
Step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
And they're talking. Go ahead.
No, okay.
All right, they're talking about your north node here. Now, I don't know what your north node is. I don't have your natal chart. You're an Aquarian, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your north node in your natal chart talks about the direction in which you are to advance. So without having your natal chart, I don't know what that would mean. But essentially what they're asking you to do is whatever makes you uncomfortable, if you feel like today, I don't like doing this.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
Yeah. Yet I did it. So whatever makes you feel uncomfortable, do it. No matter what it is. That is going to get you to where you need to be. They're telling you to take action. Okay? Take action. And they're also asking you to engage in breath work.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually going to use the Gilded 4 cards with an overall for 2021. I know 2021, it's now to 2021. You don't have to wait. Start now in taking action. So whatever's making you, whatever's uncomfortable, start doing it now. Because those are going to be the steps to getting you to your higher path. The whole purpose is to have you evolve, ascend, level up, right? Become a higher dimensional energetic being.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are, we're moving to, this is 5D. This is 5D. No more in this third dimensional realm, right? So shift from ego-based, right, to a more unconditional, loving human being. Everything that you need to do to get to where you need to be as a spiritual being. Four cards, please, with an overall. On the top.
Okay, so what do we
Might not
got?
like hearing that. What?
No, I said, what did we get?
You're not going to like hearing it, though. You sure you want me to put this out there?
Yeah, fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, all right, this is good. This is good. Your overall energy is the 3 of Wands. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so this is good. All right, but you're not gonna like some of it.
Okay.
So the 3 of Wands essentially is it's a fire element. Okay. Underneath that is the Ace of Wands. I'll give you a little tutorial. All right, as we go along, because you don't really know much about tarot. I know you don't really. You're more of a religious person. So the Three of Wands is waiting for our ships to come in. Essentially, we wait. We've made a decision in the two. Okay, we made a decision, and now we're waiting for something to arrive. You essentially you set an intention, you prayed, you told the universe, whatever you did, you may have even done this subconsciously, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you put that out into the universe. I want this, I need this is something that you're asking for it to arrive, okay?
Okay.
And so overall, this is what you're waiting for. And this is like a new beginning, okay? This is fire energy. So it's passionate. It could be love. It could be creativity. It could be a project. Whatever it is, it's fire. It's something that really gets you moving.
Okay.
Okay? It's energy. So again, it's time to take action with this, but yet they're telling you overall, you need to step out of your comfort zone in order to do this. So this could be any area of your life. However, I really honestly, to be honest with you, I feel as though it's partnership. Okay. I personally, that's the feeling that I'm getting from this. Okay. This is just.
Okay.
I will clarify. Because you're coming in with the Five of Pentacles reversed. Now, again, this could be, it could also, because you're getting all elements here. So what I'm saying is this could touch every area of your life. Predominantly, it's going to be one predominant area.
Okay.
When I say it's all elements, it's all areas. I'm saying it's mental, emotional, physical, okay, as well as spiritual and financial. It's all elements, it's all areas because it's fire, it's water, and it's earth. Okay, I don't have mental here. You're not up in your head about it. It's not communication, but it's definitely something you're passionate about. Okay, this is why. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you very much, because you do lack communication. You do lack air element. Okay, you do lack the swords. It is definitely something you're passionate about. It's definitely something you're emotional about, and it's definitely something tangible and monetary. It has to do with money. So it's all elements, but it's going to be something primary here. I feel as though it's definitely regarding primarily an intimate relationship, but because it's primarily an intimate relationship, it's touching every other area of your life because of that primary thing.
Okay.
So overall, you're waiting for it to come in. You can stop me at any time. Okay, ask me anything you want, stop me anytime. But when I channel, I try to get everything out.
That's fine.
All right, but when you do stop me and you do ask questions, you validate, okay? And I can go back to channeling at any time. So you're waiting for this new beginning. You're waiting for this to come in. However, you feel left out in the cold, okay? You feel rejected. You feel abandoned. The Five of Pentacles in reverse feels an abandonment, feels rejected, feels you're coming out of this feeling though. All right, you're coming out of having felt abandoned, having felt rejected. This is also to do with money. This also has to do with this displacement in home. This has to do with displacement in relationship, and this also has to do with displacement with money as well to some degree. So there was a sense of again, like abandonment, rejection, dark night of the soul. But you're coming out feeling that way. But the energy is still residual. It's still here, but it's still here.
Okay.
Part of you can't walk away from feeling that way.
Right.
Part of you still wants to hold on to feeling that way.
Right.
Okay? You still want to hold on to feeling that way. The reason why you want a new beginning, the reason why you're calling out, asking for something new to come in, you see?
Yeah.
The reason why you have the three of okay? You don't want to be single anymore. You don't want to be independent anymore. You don't. You don't want, because you're coming out of feeling this way, you're holding on to feeling that way because you don't want to feel that way anymore. See, what you resist persists. Makes sense?
Right.
You're fearing accepting another offer this is what you want.
Right.
This is what you want, another offer. You want it to come in. You want that new beginning, yet you're fearing it because you're fearing of repeating the past. You don't want the same thing to happen again.
Okay.
That's why they're saying take action and step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
So I can give you advice because they're telling you everything that's going on. Either this resonates or it doesn't.
It resonates. It resonates a little too strong, actually. But what about the fourth card?
What's that?
You showed me 3.
This is the fourth card.
Oh, what was the?
I showed you this.
Right.
This is the situation. This is the solution.
Okay.
Okay. This is the advice.
Okay.
This is what's coming in. These were the overall.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Good.
And I'm going to clarify. Does it resonate or no?
No, it works. That works. So now the key to me is that I have to step out of my comfort zone. Eventually, the ship I'm waiting for to come in will come in if I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone and let go of things I haven't yet been able to let go of.
Correct, because it is coming in for you. The three of wands it's coming in, coupled with the ace of wands is the new beginning. And they're both wands. They're both the same suit nonetheless. So what it is going to come in, overall, it's coming in, and it's coming in strong with the gift from God. The hands of God, the gift of God, it's coming in. Absolutely, 100%. The reason why, but the thing is, again, it's your consciousness. Understand this. This is exactly what I do. This is what this is all about, the awakening. Okay? Now, if you stay stuck in this past trauma, because that's what this is. That's what this bullshit is. Excuse my vulgarity. Okay?
Right.
You are in part, they're showing me, okay, it's falling away. It's reversed. Okay? It's reversed. It's falling away. Even though the 8 of Cups is reversed, the 8 of Cups reversed in this position, all right, is showing me you're having a difficulty walking away from what was.
Yeah.
And that's why you're going to have a difficulty accepting from what might be coming in because you don't want to repeat what was.
Okay.
Even though you want it to come in. So they're saying overall, step out of your comfort zone, walk the North Node, go toward what you want, take the action because you're a little stuck, even though it's not in your head. Well, it is like it's in your heart. Thank you, Spirit. It's in your heart.
Okay.
That's spiritual awakening. The difference is, that's Kundalini awakening. Excuse me. That is the difference. Spiritual awakening spiritual awakening and Kundalini awakening is a heart awakening. Okay. A conscious awakening is a mind awakening. You need to pierce through that heart blockage. Okay. You need to eradicate it stuck in your heart. Okay. You need to open up your heart chakra to open up for this new love to come in.
Okay.
Okay. This new endeavor, this new whatever. Okay. Because you're still stuck on that. There's trauma. There's trauma here. Let's face it. We all have it to some depth or degree. Some have it worse than others.
Okay. That makes sense.
It's a butterfly kept looking back at itself as a caterpillar. It can never get off the ground.
Right. Understood. So this will be an interesting time coming up, and now I kind of have some tools maybe to deal with some things that may be coming up, and when I have to make certain decisions. At least now I have an idea. Hey, if I step out of my comfort zone a little bit, maybe that'll be a good thing. and not to be so terrified of doing something like that.
If I'm hearing you correctly, I'd like to clarify, though, if I may. Clarifiers always help. So just to dig a little deeper as to how we can best advise you, right, as to what you can do, perhaps, why you might be stuck. And again, you could tell me, you could be like, Carol, listen, GD, this shit doesn't resonate with me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, it's fine.
Let's get
It's
off the
fine.
back. Yo, shut up, Charles. The Hierophant in reverse, this is a commitment that didn't work out.
Okay.
Period. The Hierophant, all right? Cards don't lie. Spirit doesn't lie. You feel left out in the cold with a commitment that didn't work out, and it completely reorganized your whole life. And it actually had you change your spiritual beliefs, nonetheless. Everything you believe to be true, you thought you had the keys to the kingdom.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Hold on. The Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. The Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. The Hierophant is the commitment card. That is marriage, that's commitment, that's loyalty. It's a 5, all right? So this is that in the reverse position, you are shifting everything. This is it. I need 8 of Cups in the reverse, please. So this also had you change your belief system a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, rightfully so. If you believe you're going to go in one direction only, right? If this is what you believe, this is your life is going to be, and then all of a sudden it's not, and you're committed to one person, or you're committed to yourself in one direction, and then all of a sudden it gets turned upside down. Your whole belief system changes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
8 of Cups, please. 8 of Cups, please. Please show me what I need to see. Please show me. 8 of Cups, please. Thank you. Yep. Look at this. You're grieving. You're grieving. Okay. 5 of Cups. You have a difficulty. I hate when that happens. I can't ever get it. You have a difficulty walking away from the past because you're still grieving it.
Yeah.
It's another 5. Okay. 5 can be 5 is a new beginning, but 5 is a difficulty, okay? Because it's 5 is an obstacle. 5 is an obstacle sometimes because you're grieving the 3 that are spilled over. Look at him. He's look at him. Look at the black cloak. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's water under the bridge, Charlie, is what they're telling you.
Right.
It's water under the bridge. Instead of looking at what you lost, look at the 2 cups that are still standing behind you. And 2 cups in tarot, okay, 2 cups in tarot are the soulmate union, okay? So it's the soulmate union. And so instead of looking at what's lost and what's empty, look at the 2 that you still have filled, all right? So he's grieving, all right? You have a difficulty walking away because you're still grieving. Time passed. Water under the bridge. Mm-hmm. And you need to see the 2 that are still standing behind you.
Okay.
And it's this relationship, the Hierophant.
Okay.
5 and 5. 5 and 5 is 10. 5 and 5 makes 10, which is 10 is the closure. You need to close the cycle because you have this coming in. Can I please clarify the last 2? Because I'm on a roll.
Okay. 2 more.
I love what I do. I can't. I'm telling you, because you can't. It just. It doesn't lie.
Okay.
It's coming in. And you know what happens sometimes? You know, not even what happens sometimes, it's true. With traumatic experience like this, we begin to believe the lie. Right?
Mm-hmm.
we begin to believe we begin to believe the lie. Like, this is going to happen again. It happened before. Why wouldn't I step out of my comfort zone? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hence the reason, I have a spiritual advisor. I have to. I can't spiritually advise myself. What do you think?
No, I agree. I agree.
I saw her yesterday.
The old saying.
Sunnyflowers Tarot.
The doctor.
Out of Canada. Mel, she's been my go-to for.
The doctor. I
just want to.
The doctor is a fool who has himself as a patient.
Yeah. What's that?
The doctor is a fool who has himself as a patient.
That's right. Look what you get as the outcome.
Okay, that looks pretty good.
And it's a major arcana. Okay. Do you see where this reading went? Okay. Look, it's coming in for you.
Okay.
It's coming in. All right. So whatever offer you think, okay, is going to be rejected or not on the table, that's what the Four of Cups is about, an offer, okay?
Okay.
Whatever you think all this, everything we just discussed, okay?
Okay.
You'll have a choice, but you got to step out of your comfort zone. You have to take action, and you have to let go of that past.
Okay.
Got it? And this is where I'd say to you, I have a healing package. We can do some healing. We can expedite this. We can raise your vibration. So all good stuff.
Well, great.
Okay.
Great. This has been great. This is you definitely resonated with me, and I would definitely give you high marks for that. And
I'm so honored I just gave you that reading because I know it resonated. I'm so excited.
So, but that's all the time we got for this week. And we're going to come back. Maybe if you ever get yourself down to Florida, maybe you come down and we do one live here in the studio. How's that?
Oh, I'm coming down. You know that. I'm coming.
I was saying, when you do, we'll do a live one right here in the studio. Hook up a couple cameras to see all the action of the shuffling cards and all that good stuff.
That'll be so fun. I'd love that.
Well, we'll definitely, and we'll also have a chance, in a couple months, we'll see how we're doing, and we'll keep monitoring this and see if the proverbial ship comes in and the choices are there. But Jen, it's been an honor. Again, tell folks where they can find you and where they can look you up and take advantage of your gift.
What?
Tell people where they can find you online, where they can take advantage. They can.
Thank you for sharing my gift.
Yeah. So tell folks where to find you and how to do that. Tell the people how to do that. Where do they go? What page do they go to?
Maybe I'll give you the business page. You can put it in the description box.
Well, yeah, but tell the people for the audio version of the podcast that can't see the description box. Are you on Facebook?
Tarot, on Facebook.
How do you spell that?
On Facebook. We'll do it that way.
Tell the people how you spell it. Again, they can't see it.
CHARIKLO.
Okay.
Tarot. TAROT.
Okay, so check that out on Facebook.
I'm shocked I can translate you.
But
on Facebook, yeah.
But
and I'm on Etsy too. The Graceful Spinner. That's Characlo's name. The Graceful Spinner on Etsy.
Okay, so check those places out, and we'll have some written in the description. Make sure you share this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Smash the like button.
My email is CIENCE@gmail.com, or you can actually get me at charikotaro@gmail.com too.
Okay.
CHARIKLO taro@gmail.com.
Okay. So definitely check out this lady. She's amazing. She is amazing. In more ways than one. She is truly a wonderful person. Like I said, I've known her for almost 10 years, and she is true of the heart, folks. This is not somebody who's in this to try to do anybody any harm. She really works hard for folks and really, really has a heart of gold. I love you, Jen. What can I tell you?
I love you too. Why can I hear you now, but I couldn't hear you for the past hour?
Well, see, it saved it for the important part.
3:33, by the way.
Okay, exactly. So we're going to break off now, and we'll see you next week here on What's Cooking on the Grill. I'm journalist Charles W. Kim, and we will talk to you soon.
Online all the time. The Grill Online Radio, a charcoal media station. Bookmark it today.
The Phantom DJ back with you here live from Orlando, Florida. Little Led Zeppelin.
Days for which they sit and wait, all will be
what's inside a dream. Is the path that led me to that place, yellow desert screen. My Shangri-La beneath the summer moon, I will return again. And the dust that floats high into when moving through Kashmir.
hours a day, 365 days a year. The Grill Online Radio, a charcoal media station.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The Phantom DJ along with you here live from Orlando, Florida.
Hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. Just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the firemen. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Don't something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
The Phantom DJ here, live on the Grill, Live 365, online radio. Kylie Minogue. Don't forget to share this around YouTube and Facebook. Smash that like button.
dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
She likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every musician's fan after the curtain comes down. She waits at backstage doors for those who have prestige, who promise fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your night loving thing. I'll be the freak you can talk. I don't care what you say. I wanna go too far. I'll be your everything. If you make me your star. said I have to go home, cause I'm retired, you see. Now I hear sleeping alone, why don't you come with me? I've sent my babies at home, she's probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to say that I'm alright. Diana walked up to me, she said I'm on yours tonight. And then I ran to the phone, saying baby I'm alright. I said but unlock the door, cause I forgot the key. She said he's not coming back, because he's sleeping with me. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. The love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do and I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving off balls. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time there was light in my life, but now there's only love in the dark. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart. of the heart.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The Phantom DJ with you here live on the Grill Radio Live 365 from Orlando, Florida. We're bringing you some great music for Monday night, Columbus Day 2020. And a little more to come. Want to remind you to smash that like button. Make sure you share the video on YouTube. Make sure you share the link for the radio station on Facebook. And check out the links to support our channel, our channels. Right now, we're going to get it with little Scrappy. Taking it away.
Twinkle in the limelight. Gotta share the same color as a can of Sprite. Sipping on the XO, got me feeling right. I've been living my whole life pippin'. You never kept me slipping. Fucking with y'all women. Scrap me chillin'. I stay on the grind. It's a hard life we living. I stay with my 9. Got Cartier frame covering up my eye. 26 inches in between my thighs. Not in my pocket, man, elite 3 grand. Diamonds on my neck and a pistol in my hand. I'ma get money, nigga. I grind like hell. When I'm short on my cheese, I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale.
I ain't gotta hit these streets no more. Quit 16, 10, 24 show. Work the same number 4 times every week. 20 times 4 every week. Getting cheese. Cartier shade with the gator cut wood. Prada footwear, damn young nigga do it. Never in Atlanta, now they calling me in Europe. Every day I'm hustling, diamonds up against the wood. Dope boy fresh, dressed in red monkey clothes. Gotta stay fresh for you red monkey hoe. 26 inches sitting tall like whoa. Like the cameraman, I'm a goddamn show. Shower capping now, bitch, you already know. Fuck around with dope and squeezing money out of hole. I'ma get money, nigga, yeah, I grind like hell. Rubber band around my money like a goddamn player.
Got Cartier frame covering up my eye. 26 inches in between my thighs. Not in my pocket, man, a leak 3 grand. Diamonds on my neck and a pistol in my hand. I'ma get money, nigga. I grind like hell. When I'm short on my cheese, I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale.
Slugged out grill.
They say that hustler that boy
Worth a few mil.
He's sitting at the bar
Tearing up $100 bills.
That's his cowpox in the front door.
On them big wheels.
He ain't never been a punk. Booger sugar pusher. Fuck a state trooper. I'm living for the moment. I ain't living for the future. My dudes will bring it to you. Bring the noise like a tuba. Crack your peanut shell. Run up on you with the Ruger. Smoke herb like a hippie. Drink like a pirate. Wrist real brisk. Haters don't like jack of all trades. Gotta get my chips. Manipulate your bra. Put your chick on Craigslist. Traffic, I'm in and out. Got work when it's a drought. Don't take the main street. Take the under route. Sucker, use your head. You heard what I said. I'm getting corporal tunnel while I'm counting all this
Got
bread.
Cartier frame covering up my eye. 26 inches in between my thighs. Not in my pocket, man, a leak 3 grand. Diamonds on my neck and a pistol in my hand. I'ma get money, nigga. I grind like hell. When I'm short on my cheese, I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'ma crank up the scale. Oh.
死んでいた朝に弔いの雪が降るはぐれ犬の遠吠え下駄の音きしむ因果な重さ見つめて歩く闇を抱きしめる蛇の目の傘ひとつ命の道を行く女涙はとに捨てました振り向いた川に遠ざかる旅の日がいてた鶴は動かず泣いた雨と風冷えた水面にほつれ髪映し涙さえ見せない蛇の目の傘ひとつ恨みの道を行く女心はとに捨てました 日も縁のない言葉恨みの川に身を委ね女は後に捨てました
Living my life in a slow hell. Different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her.
I called you last night in the hotel. Everyone knows, but they won't tell. But their half-hearted smiles tell me something just ain't right. I've been waiting on you for a long time, fueling up on heartaches and cheap wine. I ain't heard from you in 3 damn nights. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I saw you yesterday with an old friend.
It was the same old same, how have you been? Since you've been gone, my world's been dark and gray. You reminded me of brighter days.
I hoped you were coming home to stay. I was headed to church.
I was off to drink you away.
I thought about you for a long time. Can't seem to get you off my mind. I can't understand why we're living life this way. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways.
I just called to say I want you to come back home.
swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home.
Some examples of that I'll go into in a minute, but it just seems to me that they're more editorializing than we were ever allowed to do in covering stories.
Yeah, I know that in our approach, we have been trying to, talk to a wide variety of different people. In fact, right now we're involved in doing a story with some first responders and some people in the health agencies that we can try and